All right. Okay, yeah, we're going in with the gematria deck. Sorry, got a phone call. What are the messages, Most High God? What else does the collective need to know in regards to them themselves possibly being sold as a child or as an adolescent, and or being a part of these government programs that does this? What does the collective need to know? What does the world need to know in regards to this? What are the messages? Okay. Um, it's so turned around. That's one thing I can say. Like something is getting so turned around. Very much so. Because I had this stack facing a whole different direction while shuffling. So it's a lot. It's just a lot. There's gonna be a lot that's gonna be unfolding over the next year in regards to this. And I don't want them to like slowly release it, but for a while I've been complaining about that shit. I'm like, yo, just rip the band-aid off. But the band-aid that's gonna be ripped off is the veil. So on top of the veil, like to find out the truth of what's going on all the way to the top is gonna probably be a shock to the system. Some people can't handle it, some people can. And so I think that's why they're slowly releasing it, because they don't want society to panic. But honestly, we're gonna fucking panic either way, bitch. Like, cause you mean to tell me this is what's been going on the whole entire time? So it don't matter if you're giving it micro doses or you give the whole thing. The truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. Either way, the weight of the truth is going to be heavy, especially for this, because they tried to cover it up for so long. God said that it will come to light. He told you multiple times through different vessels, through different ways. You can see it in the cards. People can see it in visions. People can see it. I mean, either way, you knew. They knew. Credit karma. I'm also getting that like people did this to up their credit scores. Like legitimately, people would sell like the stock market, the the credit bureau, that type of thing. It all America runs on Duncan. No, America runs on children. America runs on the exploitation of children. That's the truth. I'm not gonna say all I have to say. You hear what's going on in the background, right? My dad, my dad watches that 100% of the time. 100% of the time, he is watching the news, and they're talking about what the children in the sexual exploitation of children on video, right? And they keep mentioning someone's name particularly, but it sounds like they're just trying to pin that on him when it goes all the way to the top. It's not just him. So please don't do that. It's not just him. And if he was a part of it, I feel like We'll discover why. We'll discover why. I tell you what's a part of it. I will tell you what's a part of it. For sure. For sure. For sure a part of it. Okay. Um the the fact that over a year now there was a what is it called? One of those settlement cases that Facebook did. Oh, if you had a Facebook account between this time and this time, then put the name of your account in your payment uh preferred payment method, and when we go to trial you will receive your settlement. How many of us received that settlement for that Facebook thing? Nobody. And they don't took over a whole nother company, Instagram, since then, and we still not have seen that money. So honestly, Facebook needs to pay the people that signed up for that settlement. Unless you're targeting these people that signed up for that settlement, and that's illegal because that's through the justice system, and you put it out there for people to, you know what I'm saying? So you got to pay these people for trusting your platform to hold their private information and you not doing it legally. You have to pay these people. Not to mention that how far the rabbit hole is going to go. I think that's what they were trying to hold back. Yeah, well, that didn't work out, did it? God already told you what it was. God already told you what it was. He did. You just didn't listen. I made this Jumanji deck. I made this deck about 3 years ago. Okay. I told you America runs on children. Crimes against children is the cash cow. There are people at the top from every region that like to see children in some very compromising positions, in some life-threatening positions, and or having their life taken. Sick. Sick. I feel like this is what's coming to get to an end. It's ending. The battery is dying in regards to this. Now they're feeling real remorse. They only feel real remorse because their money is being affected now. They don't no longer have the status anymore. I split the deck. Okay, you people are the adversary of God. Unfortunately for you, your powers are imaginary and delusional. That's what I split the deck on. And the other side, it says crypto is a scam. because it is funded by America Runs on Children. CPS plays a part too. Billions and billions of children. 1 in a million. Billions and billions. 1 in a million. 1 in a million. I thought of Aaliyah when I did this. So like orange with the brown. It's like I thought of Aaliyah. Because if you know, you know. She was part of that too. Started out young. I could have 2 different thumbnails for this video if I wanted to. Hold on, y'all. These people are only feeling remorse because it's ending. Because they've been caught. It's literally, this is why it's good to watch like shows like To Catch a Predator or EDP Watch. Like watch the Strangers That Catch Predators, right? Is I literally did a series where I broke down like the psychology of it. From my opinion, of course, it was my opinion, but um, that's on TikTok, and I did bring it over here on YouTube too. It was like a year or so ago that I did that. These people are one embarrassed because they're linked to these crimes against children. Their money is being affected now. The crime rings against children can no longer continue as being, and they're gonna start acting like they have remorse now because their companies are being affected. They understand that people will boycott their companies, but I really hope that people realize that that's gonna be a majority of everything. Everything that we know it to be, our reality will be shifted with the realization of that truth. Now, I'm using my Egyptian deck because, and I got pre-approved for this. I got pre-approved to do this. These children that were plotted, sold, some of them even gruesomely unalived, okay, raped, molested, so forth and so forth. Who are these children? Like, who are they spiritually? Who are they connected to spiritually? Yeah. And this will give some perspective for everyone as to why this ring is ending. It's dying with a dead battery. Mm. The crimes against children is what was fueling this battery. America runs on children. What Egyptian gods and goddesses are with these children? Uh, Well, we didn't start out with that. We started out with a company, though. Another company. Another major company. The star of my eye. So my eye, the weighing of the scales, the heart and the feathers. Instant judgment. This is giving instant judgment. And also about how, exactly. The story of Enoch is not a part of it. The story of Enoch, and there's a few more in there. I know, but I need to research that myself. Look, these people are, and even like the companies, because this is coming out on Apple. Probably different resources needed to, for certain things, different resources that's needed for the production. Isn't that what was happening in the Congo? Okay. Okay, that's what was happening in the Congo. There could be justice going on with like these companies, man. And specifically for me, I know what this is. These companies gonna have to what they owe, 'cause they know they do. They know they do. They know they do. They gotta do it. My aunt's finna set it right with the scales. Balances will be restored. God said that, and He meant that. Mm. Lab bats, lab rats. Okay, experimentation, and the Oracle of the Star Map. Seeing the way that things play out, or being able to see what leads to what, the connections of everything. That's what this gives. PEMDAS, the order of operations. This is used in math, but also I think they do use PEMDAS in physics. Also, the order of operations, how these companies operate, how things are supposed to operate at these companies. They didn't do things in a specific order, right? The protocol. They didn't follow the own protocol of their companies, and therefore they have breached the contract. So they do have to pay. Specifically Sears. But I know what that is for me. So take what it is for you. But yeah, an agenda. It was all an agenda to lab rat us, to give us a the incomplete story, to see how we would react. It's all been an experiment. Tonight is the night. I feel like this is what's going to be exposed a little later on, because this is in the future position, the agenda behind it all. Um, Currently, we have the my aunt balancing things out, so things are really balanced out right now. Right now, okay. One of these companies and their orders or operations. But dang, we were supposed to figure out what my aunt is with them, with all of us. The judgment, yeah, that is the judgment. The weighing of the heart and the feather, the judgment. Also, another company too. Okay, something about something with Facebook, uh, Sears, Apple, and Google. Oh, snap. Okay. There also is going to be some exposing. Okay. It's going to be some exposing. Okay. The Book of Psalms is here. There's going to be some exposing because, look, just look. Literally right behind each other. There's going to be some exposing. And then Osiris is right behind that. Aries links with Isis and Thoth, the Sun and Pluto. Pluto will destroy you. Pluto will destroy your ego. Pluto will destroy everything that you thought you knew. And the destroying of the ego, this is gonna be outed about how some of these people participate in behavior. That's what's gonna be outed. March 1st to the 10th, November 27th to the December 18th. Could be significant dates and times, like days that it might happen. The sun sign Aries is significant. Okay. Um the actions taken. The sun is exposing. The sun is exposing and Pluto is the destroyer. That's what I keep getting. Pluto is the destroyer. Like Pluto will destroy whatever it is that you thought that you built up and you want to boast about. Pluto will destroy that shit. Pluto destroys your demons. Exposes your demons. So literally the exposure of someone's demon. There's a lot. There's a lot that's gonna be revealed. But we're just gonna start with that right there. Let's see what else. This is gonna be the last one. We're gonna do what lies beneath. Yeah. What lies beneath for the selling of children? What lies beneath all these key players in regards to these rings and circles? What is it that the collective needs to know? I feel like also the fact that there's a lot of people that are into this, they're gonna be exposed to like it has truly begun to be exposure season. Like confirmation. It has truly begun to be exposure season. Nothing. No crumb will be left behind. Now, I said this in a reading recently. It was on my TikTok, but I think I moved it over. And I said that someone had a CP in one of these. Right? They either had like the setup to where they filmed it there, or they had trade CP here, okay? Or a energy. Or like they have some of them, they have some children at a, okay, or keeping children in that type of energy. It's just not. What else does the collective need to know in regards to this, Most High God? Thank you for making me the messenger. Archangel Michael, I ask that you protect me and those that's hearing this message